Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing another music related video, as you can see by the title. Yeah, so I've been collecting records for about a year and a half, so not all that long. I've been wanting to for years but just haven't had the money, and I still don't really have the money. It's more, I've been buying records instead of CDs when my favourite artists release new music, so that I kind of add to the collection. I have been wanting to get some more old school stuff or get some stuff from op shops, but I haven't really got around to it. So most of these are newer albums, so please don't be expecting like heaps of old school stuff. Although I'd like to collect those kind of ones, I just haven't had the money and haven't really found anything I'm into that much. So the first one I got, pretty typical, is 1989 by Taylor Swift. So if you know me well, or you know, if you've just met me on the street, let's be honest, you'll know I love Taylor. So this being my first record ever was kind of typical and kind of had to be, let's be honest. But yeah, great album. You know, I feel like most people watching this will either hate Taylor or will come here because they like Taylor and already know what it's like, but it's pretty much just like synth pop, this album more so. I really like it, obviously. The record is just plain black, so I won't show you that. I'll show you the special ones I've got because I've got some. So the tracks, on the inside it has Polaroids and the lyrics. That's just what a lot of records have. So when you buy the CD, that's kind of the booklet and it's just spread out in the middle of the record case. The next one I got, which I also got for my birthday that year, so it's Halsey, Hopeless Fountain Kingdom. I really love this album. The only problem with the record is the fact that it doesn't have all the songs from the album on it. Has Halsey in the middle, she's really pretty. I love the roses painted on their face. I love the whole aesthetic of it. This part is really flimsy though, like it's starting to split through the bottom, so that's not good. So I won't get it fully out because I don't want to scratch it. But that one is yellow. It says Hopeless Fountain Kingdom in the middle, and I think that's a really cool colour. I'm not usually into yellow, but I think it's cool on vinyl. So yeah, I really like this one. I haven't actually listened to Halsey recently. She's one of my favourites, but you know, sometimes I have too many to keep up with. Yeah, it's great. I don't really know how to describe the sound. I think a lot of people kind of know Halsey by now. I really like the song 100 Letters. I know on tour she talked about this song briefly, and she was saying that it was written about an ex-boyfriend she had who like did the cute little things and put little notes in her pockets and all this stuff so that, you know, when she wore them she'd find it and she'd be like, what's this? And then it was a cute note from him. But then once they broke up, she kept finding them in like all her pant pockets and all these things and stuff. I saw her in a concert nearly a year ago, so my memory isn't the best, so I'm pretty sure that's what she said it was about, and I thought that was cool. So the next one I got was for like a late birthday present or something, I can't remember, and that's the 1975's album. Let's see if I can get it right. I Like It When You Sleep, For You Are So Beautiful Yet So Unaware of It. The 1975's album, that's a massive mouthful, and I hope I got that right because even though I'm a big fan, it's hard to remember all the titles and things at times, and I just realised I could have read it off the back. Typical. So yeah, this one's kind of more simplistic as most of their album covers are. So it's got the usual rectangle that they have, then the neon signs. I really like their aesthetic. It's got a lot of the pictures for each song, which are also in the booklet of the CD. So this vinyl is actually clear. I don't know if this is limited edition, but my friend who got it for me told me it was limited. It won't be able to show up on camera, but there's a lyric engraved in part of the vinyl, so it's see-through. And somewhere in the middle there, like around there, there's lyrics scratched into it. Hey kids, we're all just the same, what a shame, which is from their song Paris. The 1975 are very kind of diverse in their music. They have bops, as the kids call it these days, I guess, and they also have sad emotional songs that you just want to, you know, curl up in a ball and cry. But then they also have some instrumental songs. They have ones without lyrics, but they still have so much meaning and you still feel them even though there's no words. And I think a band who can do all three of those things make poppy, dancey songs that make you want to dance. They make songs that make you want to cry, and also songs that make you feel even though they have no lyrics. I think that is amazing and one of the reasons why I love them so much. So the next two I got 21 Pilots Blurry Face. Now I really like the cover of this. It's the same as the normal album, but also you can take these out. So it's like a random black and white picture and then like a clear kind of thing on top to make the circles. So I thought that was really, really cool. I think most people know 21 Pilots now. A lot of people I know who only really into popular music actually like them, so I feel like most people know their sound. I really like it. It's like nothing I've listened to before. I'm not really into rap or screaming and stuff, and they do kind of do that. It's kind of in a different way than you expect. It's not, when they scream, it's not scream. I call it emotional screaming. So like in, for instance, Gonna, the song on this album, you know, it's like a really emotional slow song and then it builds and then he starts screaming. Lyrics and it's like, don't let me be gone. I do really like emotional screaming, I guess, and also their raps are really cool, although I barely know any of the words to the songs just because I suck at rapping. I am proud to say though, I do know every word to Lane Boy, and although I stuff up occasionally, I pretty much know all the words. It's so satisfying when you learn words to things like that and you can sing it even though it's super fast, so that's great. So this next one is going to be a little controversial and I would have cut it out, but I feel like I wanted to go through all of my vinyl, even the ones that are kind of controversial. Crybaby by Melanie Martinez. If you don't know, she was actually accused of being a rapist, which isn't great, and lots of people were burning her merch and her CDs and vinyl and everything because they didn't support that, and obviously I don't either. I don't know the story because there was also rumours that the girl who accused her was lying because they were friends, and then Melanie became famous and the other girl didn't. And then a few days after she made the accusation, she released a song, so it looks very much like a publicity stunt. I don't know, we don't know what happened. I feel like when you love music at one stage, it's kind of hard to just forget about all that, even if you don't support the artist anymore. This was a really important album to me for a while, and I listened to it so much and I love the songs. It was kind of hard to just be like, oh, I hate it now. But yeah, I do like this album despite all that controversy. I like that she has this whole like childhood aesthetic kind of thing going. Also in her songs, like her song titles are Crybaby, Dollhouse, Sippy Cup, Carousel, etc. Yeah, they're talking about really adult, important issues. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Dollhouse is about like a broken home and a broken family, and it's like they look perfect on the outside, like they're in a dollhouse and all this stuff, but really they've got crap going on and they're actually falling apart. But it's got all the songs there in like little letters, and then on the inside it's got that, so it's kind of dark. One of my favourite things about this is the fact that she has a storybook that goes with the songs. So I'll show you a bit. So it's Crybaby. So it has like, I won't read it out, but that's like for the song Crybaby. That's Dollhouse, and like it all intertwined, so it's not like that's just a lyric from the song or something. It flows as a storybook, but each page is a different song. It has Sippy Cup, Carousel, and yeah, that's just a few of them anyway. I feel like a lot of music these days is kind of not thought about it as much. It's just like, oh yeah, this sounds cool, we're just going to put this song on the album. Whereas this is really thought out. So the next one is another Taylor Swift one. This album is amazing. I don't know what to say. It's kind of darker for Taylor, and it's talking about her reputation, because I think everyone knows she has a reputation for dating lots of boys and writing songs about them, but a lot of the things that the media says is untrue. Also, let's be honest, Ed Sheeran, Bruno Mars, all these other artists write about their relationships, but because Taylor writes songs about her relationships, oh, she's a serial dater, and oh, she's a terrible person, and there must be some reason why her relationships don't work out. As the album goes on, there's more personal songs like Call It What You Want and New Year's Day, which is really great, and that's just kind of classic Taylor. Okay, sorry if the angle of this video changed. My phone, of course, ran out of storage as always. So there's that picture, that picture, that picture, and that picture. So yeah, that has all the lyrics, and it kind of looks like a newspaper, which I thought was really cool. So that's one of them, and that's another. And then on the other one, it just has other pictures of her face, but I really like this one. So another Taylor one, of course, because I've got all her albums, so more to come. But this is actually the Platinum Edition. I didn't know that was even on vinyl. I thought it was just the normal. It's got some extra songs that aren't on the normal album. On the inside, it just has all the lyrics, and it has Taylor there in the rain. She sings that one, Should Have Said No, on her tour. And it's just a classic plain black vinyl. So the next one is Billie Eilish, Don't Smile At Me. Yes, I love this. It's an EP, so it doesn't have as many songs as the other ones I've showed. But I think a lot of people know Billie Eilish now. She's taking the world by storm, like, at the moment. I actually, funnily enough, I am the admin and founder, I guess, of the International Billie Eilish Fans on Facebook. That sounds really embarrassing, but I know pretty much all bands and artists have one of those, like an international fan group. I remember when I started liking her, she didn't have one, so I was like, well, why don't I make one just for the fun of it? And it was just kind of as a joke, because I was like, oh, no one's going to be in this. Now we've got nearly 30,000 members, but it's really great, and most people in there are really nice. My fellow admins are great. I love this. It's a very simple cover. It just has the songs on the back, so I like this. So like, I'm going to put it out. And there she is. And the vinyl is red. I think you can also get a yellow one, but I liked the red, and that's just what was there. But I love this colour. It's so cool, and it matches her red. The next one is another EP. I don't think many people would have heard this, but I'm so glad I got it. It's great. Gabrielle Aplin, Avalon. This is just a 4-song EP, whereas the Billie Eilish one had more songs. I love Gabrielle Aplin. I've listened to her for a few years. She was the support for Ed Sheeran at his Plus tour. So that was quite a while ago. Her songs have definitely changed style a lot. She used to be more like acoustic and just have guitar and songs and stuff, and now she's got a lot more production on her songs, which I still really like. She still does stripped back versions of her songs, and they're still really emotional and the same kind of themes, but just more production. I also like this because it's got a pattern on it, but yeah, it's a really pretty cover. And then just the songs on the back. It's clear and got splatters. I love it so much. The next one is the 1975's Music for Cars EP. So it's got the classic rectangle and then the songs on the back. I always find it really hard to find their EPs to buy in Australia. So when I saw it for like, I think they sold it to me for like $10. I was really happy, because usually you buy these for like $30, $40 even for an EP. It's got one of my favourite songs, which is Me. If you haven't heard that song, go and do it right now. It'll make you cry, but that's okay. It's probably one of my favourite slow songs by them and by anyone, let's be honest. The vinyl is black and white. I really like that. I don't have any other white vinyl. They're all just clear, so I really like that. This is definitely their classic, the 1975 style that everyone knows and loves. It's also got the song Chocolate on it. So that's kind of one of their best known older songs, at least. I didn't realise how many I had until I have to talk about them, because now I've got like, what, an hour of footage that I need to edit. Yay. Sorry, I'm not going to talk about these too much because I've talked about Taylor way too much already, but I got her 2 other albums, so I've got all 6 of her albums. This was her first ever album, which is her self-titled one. This is more country and just kind of cute young Taylor songs. One of my favourites on it has always been I'm Only Me When I'm With You, and the fact that she sung it at the Melbourne show for her secret song is incredible. Yeah, it's a great album. It's got sassy songs like Picture to Burn, that's also one of my favourites. On the inside, it's just got all the lyrics as usual. It's got pictures of her, and the vinyl is just plain black. And then red. So this is when she kind of turned a bit more pop. So her first 3 albums were more country, and they still had pop influence, and they weren't like full-on yeehaw country as they call it. This one was more the one where she released songs like We're Never Ever Getting Back Together and I Knew You Were Trouble, which were more on the pop side, and also 22, of course. I'm 22, so that's my song. It just has what's usually in the booklet with the lyrics and the pictures. I love this photo shoot. This is one of my favourite albums as far as aesthetic goes. I just really like the fashion of it, the colours, what she wears, and I wear a lot of things that kind of are inspired by this era. Next one is Troye Sivan's Bloom. I love this. This album is incredible. I feel like a lot of albums came out last year, and gotta be honest, I wasn't a fan of a lot of the releases last year. Like, they were good, but I wasn't mind blown, but this one I was. I've loved Troye for quite a while, and I was really excited to hear this album, and it was just as good as I expected. A lot of the time when I love release new stuff, I get a bit scared because a lot of the time I'm not really into it as much, but this, it's amazing. I don't know, I can't really compare it to his first album, Blue Neighborhood, because they're so different, and I love them both equally. I really like the whole black and white thing. Oh, it's so pretty. It's got that. It's got Troye Sivan Bloom. It also has, instead of having the booklet images on the inside, it has like an actual booklet with all the lyrics in it and pictures, which I think is really cool, having like a massive booklet. And the things that fell out just then are postcards, because he had a song called Postcards, so it came with postcards. So when you bought them from JB Hi-Fi, you got like 4 exclusive postcards. Everyone got, well, not everyone, but a lot of people I know got different ones to me. This one. And this one's my favourite. And I didn't actually know, but we're meant to get a signed picture, like signed by him as well. I didn't actually know this because they forgot to include it in mine, and then like about a month later they sent me one, and it was literally in a box like this big, and then inside that it was in bubble wrap in another package, and then inside another thing inside cardboard. So they're very good at protecting stuff. I didn't even know I was getting it, and I was confused as to why I got a massive package in the mail to get this. But I think it's really cool. I'm not actually sure if he personally signed it or if they're, or not. It kind of looks like it is, but I'm skeptical because I feel like I'm not lucky enough to somehow get a personally signed thing from Troye Sivan, but apparently it is. One of my favourite things about this as well is that it has purple. Unfortunately, the vinyl is just black, but I still think it's cool in this super vibrant purple case. So the next one is one of my favourites. I'll tell you why. So next one I've got is Charlie XCX. This is one of my favourites because it's actually personally signed. As some of you know, I met her at her meet and greet in Melbourne when she was here supporting Taylor, and to get into the meet and greet we needed to buy either this or a tape, and because I collect vinyl I was like, well, I'll definitely buy that. And I really like that this is 2 albums in one. So we've got that one there, and we've got Pop 2 there. On the inside it just has all the songs from each album, and each vinyl is different as well. So we've got this red one that matches this album. So that's another really cool red, just like the Billy one. And then we've got this one that matches Pop 2. So that one's just clear and it has XCX in the middle. And I think that's really cool. I only just realised that recently. I didn't realise there were different colours. I really like the sound of her stuff. It's more like, I guess it is kind of synth pop. I'm really bad at putting music into genres, by the way, so please don't go and listen to this and be like, oh my god, you're saying it's the wrong thing. But yeah, she is kind of more synth dance pop, I guess. I really like her style. It's not what I'd usually be into, but for some reason I'm just really into her. Last but not least is my last Taylor one, which is Speak Now. I just got this for Christmas recently because I had all of them except for this one, and so I was like, well, I need to complete my collection, and you know, it's Christmas, I may as well ask for it, so I got this. It was like a special edition because that's just what they were selling at the time, and I didn't even know that was a thing, and then I got it and it said like exclusive, and I was like, yes, I'll take an exclusive any day. So it's just a smoky vinyl, so it's like kind of clear but smoky, which is why it's called smoky. So that's all my vinyl I have so far. Obviously I want more, I want older ones, I want more of my favourite albums because I don't have them all, surprisingly enough, considering I've got a lot. I've got pretty much a vinyl of all my favourite artists, apart from a few smaller ones obviously who don't sell vinyl, unfortunately, at Nicole Miller. So comment below if you like any of these artists, because you know, knowing people with mutual music taste is amazing, and I'm definitely going to be collecting more. I'm really excited to, but you know, they are expensive. Yeah, if you want me to do another video like this, like, you know, go through my So Fresh CDs because I still have them, or other music things, I've got a few music things planned and I'm really excited to film them. I hope you enjoyed this video and like and subscribe. Bye!